Bluecamus Prime here, so it's time for episode 3 of my Star Wars 30-week challenge. So, today's question is, what is my favourite Star Wars soundtrack? So I'm going to pick a soundtrack from a Star Wars movie today. And while I think all movies have, great soundtracks, my favourite Star Wars soundtrack has to be the soundtrack from Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith. So yeah, I gotta say that I really love the music in this movie. They really, went out in great style, when ending the prequel trilogy. And this was, of course, kind of like, a finale of Star Wars before Disney came along in 2012 and took over and brought in more movies. So they definitely went out with a bang in this, so yeah. Now, my all-time favourite track of Star Wars is actually in this movie, and it's the track that plays during Anakin and Obi-Wan's final duel in Mustafar. And that track is known as Battle of the Heroes. Well, it's also known as Anakin vs. Obi-Wan too. And it's a really amazing, breathtaking track, and I really love it. So great. And so yeah, I might play like a little bit of it right now for you guys, just like about 5 seconds, but yeah, hold on. So yeah, it's this bit of a track that I really loved, especially when I was younger. Like, it's so chilling and epic and action packed. Hold on, where is it? I think I found it, because I've got it right here ready to play for you guys here. Hold on. Okay, I found the right bit, so yeah. This is a bit that I would want to play for you, so yeah, this is my favourite part of Battle of the Heroes, guys. It's this bit here. There you go. I would play more, but nah, I can't really do that. That music as a whole is incredible, beautiful, and it fits the scene so well. And that soundtrack is one of the reasons why that duel is my favourite duel in all of Star Wars, actually, guys. Another track that I do also have to give mention to is definitely Anakin's Dark Deeds, which is the track that plays when Anakin is slaughtering the Separatists on Mustafar, while Palpatine is giving his speech to the Senate and raising his hands to thunderous applause. I think that's a great, powerful track, and it conveys so many emotions in the track at the same time as being epic. And one thing about this and also Battle of the Heroes that I do love is definitely the choir. I think the choir is like a great addition to the singing, to the song being composed. I think the choir is like a great addition, singing the chorus. And the same can also be applied to the final music of the movie before we get the Binary Sunset theme. It's definitely the track which is called The Birth of the Twins and Padme's Destiny. I think that's a very emotional track. It's very heartbreaking as well, because Padme, of course, died. And of course, we got to see the rise of Darth Vader. And as a fun fact, guys, that choir singing the chorus, that chorus was exactly the same chorus played during Qui-Gon Jinn's funeral in The Phantom Menace. So yeah, they brought it back for this, and it fitted really well. And not only that as well, but when you hear the same variation of a track playing during Padme's funeral, I love how we get a transition to the Star Destroyers, and we see Vader and Palpatine looking at the Death Star being built. I love how Padme's Destiny transitions into Imperial March. Like, that was brilliant. Another great track of this movie is definitely General Grievous' theme. I definitely like that. It's really good. And it fits his character so well. Truly does. Especially when it's the duel between him and Obi-Wan. That was also great. And also definitely as well the chase music as well. That's also another honourable mention. And I definitely as well love the opening music in Over Battle of Coruscant. Like, it's epic music. I mean, that music as a whole is also why the Battle over Coruscant is my favourite Star Wars space battle. Like, because it's an epic battle, and the music just fits perfectly in that scene. It's probably the best Star Wars opening ever, IMO. So yeah, but all in all, guys, Revenge of the Sith has such an incredible soundtrack, and You know, I listen to it every day, guys. I'm not kidding, because I always listen to, you know, Revenge of the Sith music, you know, in my spare time. Like, for example, when I have it on in the background while I'm editing a video, or maybe while I'm on my bike exercising. It's just really fun to listen to. I love it. And, yeah. And John Williams knocked out the park with this. Like, he really did a great job as well. I mean, I'm not saying that his other music is bad at all. No, it's not bad at all. It's John Williams, what I mean to say. It's legendary. But I say this is what the best that he's done, I'm telling you. Really great. Like, absolutely fantastic job by John Williams in this. Like, this soundtrack is why he's my favourite composer of all time, guys, you know. Alongside other Star Wars tracks from other movies, and also from other franchises too besides Star Wars, but yeah. So that's why Revenge of the Sith is my favourite soundtrack, guys. That's my favourite soundtrack of all time, and I really love it. So, guys, this is me doing the Star Wars 3-week challenge, answering a question, what is my favourite Star Wars soundtrack? And I told you it's Revenge of the Sith soundtrack. So, you know a drill, guys. Be sure to give this video a like. Also, be sure to leave comments what your favourite Star Wars soundtrack is as well. And tell me, like, a particular song you want to mention. Go ahead. Because I mentioned my favourites. Also, be sure to join Team Prime by pressing subscribe. I'm always coming in the future. And may the Force be with you always.